Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Gang for hitting the like button. The video didn't even start yet, y'all. Have listened ones in it. I appreciate you anyway. So, I would say about 2-3 years ago, man, for all my old subscribers that's been following me for years now, I did a video about Raven, and I forgot her husband's name, cheating on her husband, right? I did that video probably 3 years, 2-3 years ago, man. If I remember, I'll put that at the top so y'all can go ahead and check that out if y'all want to. It's kind of confusing, right? And this is the thing that I always tell people, you know, ladies and fellas, y'all boys too. But this is the thing that I tell people about the thing about chasing clout, right? You disrespected your husband, cheated on him, made him do all these stupid ass TikToks, made him do the YouTube, this, that, and the third. And here it is years later, and you're still talking about it. You're still talking about it. Ma'am, let it go. You cheated on him. He took you back. He better than me. I'm telling you right now. Let it go. This girl has been running around on different podcasts, doing all these crazy ass reviews, and we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it, but let me just play this first part because I got a second part coming up after this.
So after I cheated on my husband, I gave him a hall pass. But here's the reason why I did that. Is because I didn't want to take the responsibility of getting rid of all demons that I opened up my marriage to. And usually this is what people do when they cheat. They want their spouse to cheat on them back, so it would give them a reason to feel better in some way. But let me tell you, that's the wrong way to do it. It's the wrong way to go about it because at the end of the day, you make matters worse.
And even though I knew that option was put forth in front of me, I knew that wasn't the right choice.
Yeah.
That's not the way that we try to rebuild a marriage. If you want to stay in a marriage that's still on a downfall and just ride it out downhill, that's up to you if you want to make that choice. But I was not about to make that same choice if I know I also have another option of getting back in the face of God, praying for my marriage, praying for my wife, and trying to do the things and correct the wrongs that we had that led us into that position.
But then infidel.
So this is part two. So real quick, shout out to this brother, man. I don't have anything negative to say. I mean, I'm not saying anything negative about her either, but I don't have anything negative to say about this brother, man. This could be my homeboy. This could be my brother. This could be my cousin. This could be me. Him. He could be me. And I have respect for him taking his wife back and all this, that, and the third, bro. But y'all gotta let this go. Y'all main claim to fame is talking about her laying on her back with another dude. If y'all go to her channel, I'll make sure to tag their channel. If y'all go to their channel, their channel really isn't getting views like that unless they're talking about her cheating and her unfortunate loss. You're constantly going on all these channels, and shout out to, we about to get into it with the Dear Future Wifey podcast. I forgot Buddy's name, man. I'm so sorry, I forgot his name right here. But yeah, so they get on Dear Future Wifey podcast, and it's basically just the same thing. And fellas, I say this all the time, man. I really want y'all boys to understand something, man. If you're going to forgive your woman, and I said this a million times before, if you're going to forgive your woman, man, all right, cool, forgive her. Nothing wrong with it. I don't got nothing to say about it. Do your thing. I've been in situations like that where I've taken my ex back after she cheated on me. But just allowing this to be on camera once, twice, hell, I even give you 3 times. Cool, done. I wouldn't do it, but you know, cool, done. Here it is. Again, I've done that video about 3 years ago, and y'all still talking about it. I had somebody send me these videos asking me, hey, yo, listen, Dev, you gotta do this and third. Dev, you did this video a while back, bro. You remember this chick? And I'm looking at her, I'm like, bro, this girl looks so familiar. Where I seen her from? I'm like, oh, I did do a video on her. That's insane. The first video, this video. So I started digging. I'm like, I'm like, is she doing a press run or something? Like, what's going on? Started digging. I found her on 2 or 3 other channels, including Dear Future Wifey podcast. That's the main one that stood out to me. So I saved both of them immediately, and I said, yeah, we gotta talk about this. Because this doesn't make any sense. So let's get into the second video right now.
But then infidelity reared its ugly head into y'all's marriage. How did that happen, Raven?
So he was in California for school. And we had a horrible argument. We honestly, every time we argued, it was always about his mom or his family. And because of something that I saw or how I felt, you know, I didn't necessarily know how to express to him to the point to where he could understand exactly how I felt. So one night there was an argument about a situation, and that changed everything. I had immediately just checked out. I was just done. I didn't even care if we were married, if we were together anymore. Because it just felt like it was just never going to stop. Like it was like, will you please just get it? But I decided, you know, that's fine. I went back to Vegas, and I had just had a job. I just got a new job, and it was this guy. He appeared as a friend. You know, he would listen. He
appeared as a friend, still not taking accountability for her actions. Why do I say that? Fellas, because ladies too, but fellas, because when I was in college in my undergrad years, I took several sociology courses in my undergrad years. One or two of those classes, which is arguably one of the best classes you can ever take. I've told y'all boys this many times, fellas. One of the best classes that you can take in college is called human sociology, human sexuality, study of sociology. Something to that effect. I may be misquoting it, but it is what it is. It's a sociology credit, and it's a study of human sexuality, and the way it's something like, I can't remember what it said verbatim, but it's something like that. In that class, I learned that men will look at a woman and know within seconds of knowing, hey, I'm going to sleep with her. Women know within 3 minutes of having a conversation that they're going to sleep with the man that they're talking to. She's saying, with that being known, she's now saying, oh, well, he appeared as a friend, this, that, and the third. He appeared as a friend within the first 3 minutes. You knew you was going to sleep with this guy. You just said it yourself. You didn't care if he was married or single or not. You was already automatically ready to move on and release all this anger and stress and frustration sexually with another dude. But let's keep going.
You know, make me laugh. And it was everything that I wasn't getting at that time. And sure enough, it led to infidelity.
And then how long did it take for him to find knowledge about it?
Oh, no, that it was immediate.
Yeah.
Because it was convicting. Like, I was convicted. Like, I was like, I cannot hold that. Like, I called him immediately. And we were both in tears.
So you called him immediately. I want to put a reference around it. Immediately, like what? The next day?
No, like that day, that night.
So you slept with this guy, and then you called your husband up and told him.
Yeah.
That's powerful. Now I understand why he stayed. This is so good. This is so good.
Listen. I really want y'all boys to understand something. And I'm gonna commend her. First of all, y'all know me. I'm not about to do that bias, nonsense, BS, and all that other crap. I'm gonna give credit where it's due, and I'm gonna give respect where it's due. Shout out to her for telling him immediately. I'm assuming that same day, right after Buddy finished busting gallons in her, she called him immediately and told him. She called him immediately and told her. So I have no choice but to, give her, commend her and to say, yo, listen, you're a real one for doing that. Regardless, you still slept with another dude that you weren't supposed to be doing that type of stuff with anyway. But whatever, put a pin in that. We'll come back another day. Me personally, fellas, I respect her for coming out and telling him the same day. He had a choice. He decided to make the choice as far as staying with him. He stayed with her, and that's what's up. I wish him to the best. At the end of the day, fellas, I'm telling y'all boys from my point of view. Again, I would have left, or I would have just ran out, hit another chick, and then probably kept moving still or something like that, or maybe her best friend or her homegirl or something like that. I said this in the other video. Again, if I remember, I put that at the top in the other video that I made about them, where I said she met a dude, slept with him, and you're looking at me in my eye and telling me that was the first time that you've only done something like this. People don't just wake up one day and say, hey, listen, I'm gonna spread my legs to the next dude I see and all this, that, and the third. If she was really about that life, if she was really as Christian and as all the other things that she's trying to portray herself as, Buddy would have had to work a lot harder to get in them guts. Like Future say, it was always in her. It was always in her. And whether she cheated before or not, I don't know. I'm telling y'all, it's not looking too good. It's not looking too good. But let's keep going.
If we can all understand that when we make mistakes, how we go about repairing it can get to the healing a whole lot faster than creating more problems and more problems. Now I got to deal with the fact you cheated. Then I got to deal with the fact you lied to me for 6 months to a year because this person you keep talking about, oh, it's just my coworker. It's just a coworker. Now you got me out here looking crazy for a whole 6 months to a year going to company picnics. And this is a dude you've been sleeping with the whole time and continue to sleep with him. It's a whole lot. It hits different when the guilt and the conviction comes in quick and I can say, listen, I'm uncovering myself. Here it is. I understand, King. So how did you feel hearing that, Keith?
So like when she first called and told me, I'm like, oh, she joking.
Yeah, he
like,
thought
this
it was
can't be real.
He didn't think it.
And so like, you know, especially like mentally where I was at that time, like I was like, nah, this ain't piling on top of this. So
what you mean? Because that wasn't when you were going through depression. Your father was still alive during that time, wasn't he?
He was still alive. Around that time, like I said, I was playing college ball. I was at a junior college. Had some scholarship offers that was on the table. It was actually going to set us right up in Atlanta where we was planning to go. And I was in a point of just like pride in my life in a sense. I feel like God had to humble me. And so I tore my MCL and my meniscus a week before our rivalry game, and all scholarships got dropped instantly. Like I remember I was in my room on my crutches. Like, man, I think I was talking to my roommates in the living room. Now I got the call. I was like, I'll be right back. So I went back in the room. I was talking to her, and then she was telling me, I'm like, nah, it's a joke. This ain't happening right now. And then when I started to like hear her crying on the phone, I'm like, yo, she's serious. And so it was at that point I was kind of like a ball of emotion. I was angry at 1 second, but then I was hurt.
Yeah,
and I was confused, and I was like still in disbelief of like, nah, she just playing. She's an acting major. She playing this out.
This can't be real. I know she ain't telling me this.
Yeah, acting major. Yeah, man. She acting major, and she hit your ass with the tears and the crying, and oh my God, baby, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, baby, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. You were at arguably one of the lowest spots in your life with a crazy, crazy injury. I mean, literally, honestly, a career injury, honestly, in some cases. Playing college ball, tore your whole leg up. Y'all heard what he said. Yo, I was on crutches. I was on crutches talking to the homie. And I'm sure she knew about the injury, I'm sure. She should have been there tending to you and your needs. But instead, she hooking up with other men to tend to her needs sexually. And this is what, let me let her finish.
Exactly. And so like that was where my emotions were with it. Yeah, and
okay, yeah, so they was finished. All right. So fellas, listen. Mr. Keith, I mean, I said it before in my other video, and I was able to contact him after that, like a while back. And I think I recorded it. Yeah, I think I read verbatim what I said and what he said. And you know, it's just sad, it's unfortunate. And it hurts to see a homie go through this, because this could be my brother, this could be my homie, this could be me going through these types of things. And fellas, I'm not in with that whole filing for divorce thing, but I just have a zero tolerance level for cheating. As I said in the other video, y'all, for a black woman to cheat on a black man, it's a slap in the face to other black women, because only 1 in 4 of y'all will get married. She just slapped 75% of black women in America in the face. She just spit on y'all. That's basically what she just did, because she found herself a Waldo. She found a needle in a haystack. She found herself a good man, husband, God-fearing man, all that stuff that y'all that women like to say about men, right? Only to disrespect him. She didn't clarify and maybe she did, but I have to go back and watch the full interview, because like I said, I wasn't even aware that this was on Dear Future Wifey podcast, and I watched his channel. I watched a few of his videos. I never even knew that they was on his channel. That's amazing. So I got to go back and watch that. But anyway, in the other videos, what I was saying, she used 2 reasons. She said she wasn't connecting with the mom. She didn't feel accepted with the mom, and the family wasn't accepting her. That's the reason why she stepped out and cheated. She said at the beginning of this video, oh, well, the mom was this and the mom was that. So what do you think now is going to happen? You think the mom is going to accept you? I mean, I don't know, maybe she did, but do you think the mom's going to accept you now after finding out that you cheated on her son? You could have came up with any better excuse, any better explanation other than that. For real, man. And to Keith, brother, I mean, my point still stands, sir. You know, get that baby tested. Make sure them kids is yours. You know what I'm saying? All that good stuff. And I mean, you already with her, so I wish wish both of y'all nothing but the best. I wish both of y'all nothing but the best. I honestly believe that this was not her first time. This was not her first rodeo. I'm telling you right now, was not her first time cheating. Did they use condoms? Did he hit raw? Did he bust in her? Like what? Like, I have so many questions, bro. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what you thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Please, 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 if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, man. Also, too, hit that bell so on same time make upload notification will pop up and alert you. Also, too, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that share. I look forward to reading all your comments, if any. So, until next time, please, man, you have a safe,